Okay, it appears at this time we have no one in the appearing by Zoom. We have all folks going ahead and appearing in person at this time. I welcome you. I am Judge Grace Uzomba, and I welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2, where I have been presiding over this court and continue to preside. The court will be in session, is in session using by video conferencing using the Zoom application and made public by live streaming to YouTube and into the court room via the court TV. We'll be operating hybrid. Some people may go ahead and pop in via Zoom, and that means also that we have people in the courtroom. All persons in this session, as well as the public, are admonished to not and shall not record any of these proceedings. All counsel and persons in this session are reminded to exercise proper courtroom decorum and attire at all times. These, along with specific procedures for instructions for Zoom users, are in effect. You cannot be in a vehicle. If you are in a vehicle, you must park the vehicle, get out, and get to a quiet place where you can participate. Or people can go ahead and drive down to the courthouse located at 300 De La Rosa, San Antonio, Texas, 78205. Also, the names must be displayed, first name, last name, and the video must be on. By video, by parents, folks here in the courtroom are here. You've got your video on. I can see your faces. So those appearing by Zoom must have their video on. When I call your name, I'm going to call your name 2 times. When I call your name, please stand and respond here or present, here or present. I will ask you about your attorney. If I see from the docket that you do not have an attorney, I will ask whether you need time to hire an attorney or you need to apply for a court-appointed attorney. If my court coordinator hasn't already started working with you, then we will go ahead and make sure that you're taken care of by the end of session if you wish to hire a if you wish to apply for a court-appointed attorney. Posture, I need for people in the courtroom are sitting up, so everybody who may be on Zoom will need to go ahead and sit up as well. When I call your name, if I mispronounce your name, please make sure that you correct me so I can make the best effort to pronounce your name correctly. I have an unusual name, so sometimes I like to hear it being pronounced correctly. So at least people make a good effort to do that. So I like to impart the same value to your name. There will be no chatting using the Zoom application without my permission. There'll be no chewing gum, eating, drinking, or smoking while either in Zoom or in person. Understand that you cannot leave this courtroom without my permission. That permission is you need a piece of paper to be able to leave this courtroom. You need that piece of paper, either your case is dismissed, yay, or you get a case reset form. In other words, you're told when to come back to court. How I proceed this morning, after I finish calling the docket, then I will allow you guys, the attorneys are running around in the courtroom. And so I will allow them to get here. And I'll give you an opportunity to call your attorneys and let your attorneys know that you are here and court is in session and you're waiting for them. So with that stated, again, today is Monday, the 27th of June, 2022, and I'm looking for these following persons. Leontre Thomas, Leontre Alex Thomas. And when I call your name again, I expect you to go ahead and stand up, rise, and announce here or present. Leontre Alex Thomas. Let's mark that one for a possible failure to appear. Jesus Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez.
Judge, he has a felony pending. He came in, checked in, and went up to the felony court once again.
Thank you very much. Luis Blanco, Luis Mauricio Blanco. Okay, so remain standing. Is your attorney Raymond Martinez? Okay, very good. We'll go ahead and wait for him. Thank you for being here. Joshua Buentello, Joshua Michael Buentello. Let's go ahead and mark that for possible failure to appear. Elvin Garcia. Elvin Garcia. Okay. Habla español.
Sí.
Habla. So, abogado Raimundo Alaman.
Yeah.
Already. Thank you for being here. We'll go ahead and wait for your attorney. Aaron Salinas. Aaron Salinas. Okay. Sir, is your attorney Cornelius Cox? I need audible, sir. I need for you to speak. Is your attorney Cornelius Cox? Already. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and wait for him. Right. Andreas Gonzalez. Andreas Rene Gonzalez. Mark that one for possible failure to appear. Edward Rangel. Edward Jonathan Rangel. If I have not called your name, I need for you to go ahead and stand up so that we can find out who you are. Alrighty. And I'm going to start from left to right. Ma'am, you in the black? And what is your name? What's the last name?
Ainsworth, A-I-N-S-W-O-R-T-H.
And what's your first name, please?
Yadira, Y-A-D-I-R-A.
And who's your attorney?
Mr. Gomez, Victor Gomez. Victor Gomez.
Okay. And you think you should be in county court at law number 2?
Is there another one?
No, I'm just wanting to go ahead and make sure.
I think it's been set.
All righty, we'll go ahead and check. You may go ahead and have a seat. Thank you for being here. Okay. You sit down. Thank you. Tejeda?
Sean Farmer's, the attorney judge, must be an add-on. I have the case number if you need it.
Okay, hang on. Tejeda, what's your first name, sir? Alfonso. And who is your attorney?
John Farmer.
Okay. All right. And I spelled Alfonso, A-L-F. Okay. All righty. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You may go ahead and sit down. Anyone else? All right. Chief. Okay. Joshua Buentello, if you're pairing by Zoom, I need for you to unmute, show video.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Okay. I called your name. Okay. Joshua Buentello,
Yes, ma'am.
is your attorney Neil Kaffis?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll go ahead and wait for him. Mr. Alrighty, so that concludes the calling of the docket. Now, at this time, Mr. Buentello.
Yes.
What was your name, sir? Yes. Stand up whenever I'm talking to you. What was it? Luis Blanco, okay. And Miss Ainsworth, stand up, remain standing, sir. Remain standing. Mr. Blanco, stand up.
Blanco, stand up.
All right.
Stay standing up.
And Mr. Buentello, do not be late to my court again. You're supposed to be here by 8:30, 8:25, the very latest. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not walk in to my court and be late again. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand? Okay, alrighty, please go ahead and have a seat. Alrighty, and Ms. Crawford, good morning. How are
Good
you this morning?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you.
Good, thank you for being here.
No problem.
Alrighty. Alrighty, at this time, please call your attorneys and let them know that you are here and waiting for them. Nothing will really proceed much without their being here. Do you have Ms. Ainsworth cause number?
2020 CR 7991.
Okay,
She's next door, she's fine.
is that 399 case? All right, Ms. Ainsworth, please stand up. Okay, you have a felony case. You are next door. So when you walk out this door, walk right straight across, okay? And go into that courtroom, all righty?
Yes, sir.
All righty, very good. You may go. All righty, let them know that you have been here, and if they have any concerns, they can call my court coordinator, okay? All righty, thank you, ma'am. Okay. What's the cause number for Mr. Tejeda?
Tijerina?
Is it Tejedina or Tejeda?
Tijerina,
Okay, thank you.
643893.
643. All righty.
Fine. 8, 9.
All right, what happens a lot of the times is your attorneys are running around, they may have the felony cases they're dealing with, and so they should be here very shortly. But make sure that you give them a call and let them know that you are here waiting for them, okay? All right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and take a recess. We'll resume at 10 o'clock. Okay, give the attorneys some time to get here.
Mr. Chavez, who are you here for?
Hi, I'm here for Josh Buenteo.
Okay, Mr. Buendaya is in present through Zoom. Right now we're in a recess until 10.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So should I just log back in at 10?
If you want to, or if you just want to stay logged in and just come back.
I'll just stay logged in. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, good morning. I have both my ADAs here. Are there any attorneys conferring with the ADAs, and which ADA is the conferring ADA? Can I make you co-host? Okay. Which ADA is the conferring AD?
Judge, I'll
ADA?
confer.
Alrighty. Attorneys wanting to go ahead and confer with the ADAs.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir. Oh, wow. Yes, sir.
good morning, Your Honor. I'd like
morning.
to briefly confer with the state.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. If you guys would just hold on a second. Alrighty. Oops.
Make sure your cell phones on either or off or on silent.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Martin. All right, you should have your invitation. Any other attorneys on Zoom wishing to confer with the ADAs of the state? Okay, all right. Sir? Could I get his file, please? Yes. You have his file, sir?
Yes, please.
Attorney Ortiz?
Yes, Your Honor. I am having problems with my video feed, so I'm here on for Alex Thomas Leon Trey. He has a felony pending. And do you want me to log in with my cell phone because my desktop video doesn't work?
Oh, sure, that would be great.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna log off here and I'll log in a few minutes with my cell phone.
All righty, thank you, sir. Good morning, Attorney Chavez.
Yes, Your Honor. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
And I'm here on Joshua Buenteo, Your Honor.
You know the cause number or the number on the docket?
I have the cause number, Your Honor. Let me get it for you.
Proceed, please. What is your number?
It's number.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'm having some technical difficulties.
Number 5. Thanks.
It is 683392.
Okay, it's number 5 from the docket, sir. Yeah, how can I help you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just going to let you know he has a felony pending out of the same instance.
Mr. Chavez, we're accidentally, I pressed the wrong
Okay,
button.
it's okay then. Attorney Chavez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alrighty, do you need to, are you on the felony as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put you in with the court coordinator so that we can get you a reset on that NITMAG. Has it been indicted?
It has not been indicted yet, Your Honor.
Alrighty. What court is it out of, do you know?
You know what? I don't know that, Your Honor.
Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get you. Did it rise out of the same incident?
It did, Your Honor.
It did?
Yes.
Thank you. So it appears that the felony is in the 399th. Let me go ahead and put you with the court coordinator, okay?
All right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yes, sir. And Mr. and Attorney Ortiz, I'll be right with you. Okay? Well, we're gonna have, okay, so. Today's the 27th. What date, sir? Okay. Thank you, sir. Attorney Cox? And we just need to, your client is, thank you, sir. Thank you. If you go ahead, sir. If you, Attorney Ortiz.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and we are on. What's
Alex
going on
Thomas,
with Mr. Leontre Thomas?
that's correct. He's on the first page, the first and second case.
Yes, sir. I
have tried to contact Mr. Leontre, and I have not been successful to be able to contact him. He
okay.
does have a felony also a felony pending, unindicted.
Okay. Sir, do you know, are you representing him on those cases?
Correct.
Okay, and do you know if they arose out of the same incident as these cases?
Yes,
Okay,
out of one of the cases.
at least one of them?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you know what the felonies are?
It's possession of marijuana.
No, I mean, do you know what court?
Uh, no, I don't, not right at the top. I'm gonna have to figure it out right now.
All right, sir, since he did not answer the docket, do you need some more time to be able to have him come in?
That would be great.
Okay, if I can give you till the 8th of July, would that work for you, sir?
Yes, it will.
8 July, I will issue a warrant for his arrest. He'll be remanded without bond. He has between now and the 8th of July to come in and physically check in with the court. So he has to report in person and come in, and that's all he needs to do so we can get his updated information and be able to assist you, relay that information to you, okay?
Thank you very
So-
much, John.
Alrighty, so on the 8th of July, I will issue a warrant if he has not presented himself in person.
Okay.
Okay, and Attorney Ortiz, I'd like to put you in the breakout room with the court coordinator for a minute, okay, for some information.
Okay.
All right, thank you. CLO Jennings,
Morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Could you go ahead and pull up cause number 681-682?
Okay, I got it open.
It's on Luis Blanco.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him. Apparently, he has not been able to be connected with a CSO.
Okay.
Right, okay. If you review the case, it may indicate that he picked up a new case, which initiated the MTR within a week or so of being placed on probation.
Okay.
I'm confident that you'll be able to go ahead and straighten him out. So thank you much. in advance.
Yes. Thank you.
Alrighty. Hmm. ADA BOSIS.
Yes, Judge.
Hey, could you check on cause number 643-893? When is that set for? Where's the status and the paperwork?
643-893.
Right, 893.
I show that it's set for plea. This is a case that's being handled by the PIC unit in the DA's office, so I can call the ADA who's handling this case and see where he is right now.
Okay, it's, is it McCoy?
It's I believe it's Clint Malloy is the-
Malloy. I knew it had started with the name, Malloy. Okay, thank you.
Would you like me to give him a call and see if I can get a hold of him, Judge?
Please, if you would, and see where the paperwork is.
Okay, I will ask him.
Thank you. Hmm. Oh. Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes, Officer Jennings.
for Mr. Blanco, are we scheduling him for the 7th for a performance review hearing, the officer, or?
No, I believe it's to set for as far as the MTR is concerned, an
Okay.
arraignment in the new case.
Okay,
Does he have an officer?
yes, he has an officer. I gave him
Yes.
officer's information and her manager's information because he said he's been trying to contact them.
Okay.
So I'm going to also send both of them an email.
Okay.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes, sir.
I just spoke to Mr. Malloy, and we are working on the plea paperwork now. However, he said he hasn't heard from the defense attorney in a while, and we were wondering if they're here for the plea or if they haven't shown up yet.
Mr. Tijerina is here, the defendant.
Okay, is he
And
in the courtroom?
right, we're waiting for the attorney.
Okay. Is Mr. Tijerina in the courtroom or?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, he's in here in person.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We're just waiting for the defense attorney right now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right,
Well-
yes.
We'll double our efforts to get a hold of him.
All right, thank you, Judge, and we'll get that paperwork out.
All righty. Thank you. Good morning, Attorney Farmer. How are you, sir?
I'm doing just okay, Your Honor.
Good, good. I believe that Mr. Malloy needs to talk with you. At ADA BOSIS has ADA Malloy, is he going to join?
Actually, I spoke with Mr. Bozis, and they gave a more definite offer on the plea, and I just need to relay it to my client. And they should be in the courtroom. They were not answering the telephone.
Okay. All righty. Do you still have my iPad? Okay, let's get Mr. Tijarena back in the breakout room.
You'd have to be in the jury room, I think, 'cause that gentleman from the back.
Hmm.
He said he's working on it.
Okay, could you put him in there,
In the jury room, Judge?
please?
Both of you.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Okay, Attorney Farmer, I've sent you an invitation. Your client is just getting situated in a room, so he can be able to
Thank
talk
you.
to you privately.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gonzalez, Andreas Gonzalez, please approach. All right, so this is
Well, Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes, just give me a second, okay, please?
Okay.
I'm dealing with someone right in front of me. Thanks.
Okay.
Attorney Farmer, yes, approach.
Well, Your Honor, my client is going to be accepting the plea, so I'm just working on the paperwork right now. And then he's gonna most likely have to sign everything in the courtroom once we finish.
You're completing the plea paperwork, and I believe he can complete the plea paperwork with your assistance via Zoom, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Crawford, how long are you here with us for?
This morning, I mean, I'm good till about 1. I don't know how late you normally work through lunch, but
You're okay till 1 o'clock?
yes, ma'am.
All righty. We do have this one plea. We would like to be able to go ahead and get done today.
Okay.
So Attorney Farmer, you have your marching orders.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just submit the
All
paperwork.
right, let's see if we can get all this done by noon, because the court reporter needs to leave. Attorney, ADA Bosis, are you going to be doing the plea? Or will Mr. Malloy be here?
I believe Mr. Malloy will be logging on soon to take care of the plea.
The plea, okay, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Mhm.
Let's get Mr. Tijerina back in with the Zoom so they can get that paperwork done.
It says third floor. Is it the third floor? Yeah, they used to be third floor. Okay, you need to write it down, do whatever you need to do.
Judge,
Yes,
does the court have an email address? I think Mr. Farmer's client doesn't have an email. So is there an email address provided by the court that he could use to sign the paperwork, or do we need to print it out for him to sign?
This-
Because since using the iPad, I don't know if he has access to our emails. Because Outlook for very bad work.
it probably would be best to go ahead and print it out at this time.
Okay.
And then we'll put him in the breakout room so that the attorney can go ahead and go over it with him as he is completing it.
Okay. I will print it out and bring it down to the courtroom right now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Be easier for him to come in because that's a lot of paperwork. But, Judge, are you-
All right, Attorney Farmer, we've got the paperwork and we're still running against time, okay?
Huh? Where are they? So you can't see at all?
I can see, but what I'm gonna be signing, and I prefer my wife would be here too.
Well, see, it's a long walk for her, geez.
That's all right.
Like,
I don't mind.
that's why you should have trusted that.
Okay, Attorney Farmer, you still have your connection. You should still have your link.
Yes, I'm gonna enter the breakout room.
Okay. Did he borrow your pen?
Your Honor, may I approach?
Mr. Attorney Farmer, have you contacted Mr. Malloy for him to zoom in?
I will try to phone him right now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I need for you guys to get back.
I just wanted to back to Barker's law.
Why wasn't this plea taken on the 21st? No, I gave it back to you. Start video.
Your Honor, Mr. Malloy should be joining as we speak.
Attorney Farmer, what's the status of Mr. Malloy? Attorney Farmer, were you able to get a hold of Mr. Malloy?
Judge, I spoke to him on the phone 10 minutes ago or so.
Yes, sir.
I told him he should log on soon for the plea, but I can, actually, you know what? He may not have a link for this Zoom, so let me,
email him the Zoom link right now.
Okay.
That might be why he's not doing it.
Attorney Farmer, can you hear me? Attorney Farmer, can you hear me? Attorney Farmer, can you hear me?
No.
Oh, I can hear her now. Can you hear me?
Alrighty.
Oh,
Okay, we have run into a time crunch situation. I was hoping that we'll be able to go ahead and get this done. I have Mr. Malloy is not checked in yet. And I have an important appointment at 12:30 that I need to get to. I was hoping to have this done already.
yes, I sent him the link to log on and he said he was to log on, but I understand. Oh, Mr. Malloy is present, Your Honor.
Where's the paperwork?
He signed? Yes.
Thanks. Attorney Farmer, I thought you went through this with your client. He did not complete the personnel data sheet at all.
Yes, Your Honor. Usually with probation, he completes the personal data sheet with in other clerks. But I'm uncertain if you could finish it with probation, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, say again?
In other courts, I've done the personal data sheet with probation. I'm uncertain if he could fill it out after he enters his plea, Your Honor.
Is this not a probation case?
This is a probation.
Okay, so the personnel data sheet is not completed.
Yes, Your Honor. Is he able to complete it after he enters the plea?
I use the personnel data sheet to make certain decisions. So no, that cannot be done afterwards.
I'll instruct him to approach Your Honor to fill out the personal data sheet. Mr. Tiarina, can you approach the judge to obtain the personal data sheet?
The personal data sheet will go ahead and complete. Attorney Alaman, do you need to speak to an ADA? Your client is in the courtroom.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Let me go ahead and put you in the breakout room with Attorney Han Martinez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Attorney Han Martinez, you should still have access. And why is Mr. Renteria still in that breakout room? Attorney Renteria?
I believe he's going over the paperwork with his client.
Well, then he needs to come out and let's put him in in a defendant's room so that he can, because he can't stay in your room.
I will advise him with that.
Do I put same here? Just same.
Attorney Malloy, ADA Malloy and Attorney Farmer, is there a reason why this plea wasn't taken on the 21st?
I'm not aware of one, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, I had a trial setting in another court, so it was not taken earlier.
You had a trial in another court?
A trial setting, Your Honor.
A what?
A trial setting in another court, and then it was rescheduled, Your Honor.
Attorney Renteria, where do you need to go? You need to go ahead and be talking with your client.
Yes, Your Honor. We came to agreement, and he filled out all the paperwork, and we just sent the paperwork to the prosecutor.
I'm afraid we will not be able to go ahead and do that. I will not have a court reporter to take the.
Oh.
And
okay.
who's your client?
Juan Manuel Martinez Salinas.
And where is he?
He's here. He's
oh,
he's here at my office, Judge.
Oh, okay.
There he is. This is my client. This is
okay. All righty. So I put you in a breakout room where you can continue conferring with them if you like to go ahead and move into that breakout room.
Okay. Judge, are we gonna be able to get this done today, or we're gonna have
Where's his file? Salinas file.
Ya lo llenó. ¿Le llenaste el ese? Oh, okay. Well, no le hace así, está bien.
Attorney Renteria, what's the cause number for you? Okay.
The cause number, Judge, is 671463.
And the last name of your client is Salinas?
Yes, Martinez Salinas, Judge.
First, is Martinez Salinas is his last name?
Yes, Martinez Salinas. Yes, Your Honor.
You have the case number?
Yes.
Okay, let's put that file. What's his first name, please?
His name is Juan.
Okay.
His first name. Middle name, Manuel. Juan Manuel. Judge, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I forgot to mention, he's going to need an interpreter.
Okay, counsel, Attorney Renteria, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the court coordinator, so she'll make those arrangements.
Okay, thank you, Your
And
Honor.
get you guys set up so that we'll be able to have an interpreter in here in a timely fashion for you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. And that's an interpreter in the language of Spanish?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did you want me to go to the breakout room?
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and send you now, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Just need to go ahead and make notes. Randy, let's write down the date is reset for. Let's see if we can get it this week because the paperwork is ready, okay? Let's get on record. Let's get on record on cause number 643-893, State of Texas versus Alfonso Guerra Tijerina. Parties, please approach and identify who is before the court, starting with the state.
Clint Malloy for the state, Your Honor.
On Farmer for the defense.
Are you Alfonso Guerra Tijerina? Please unmute and respond.
Alfonso G. Tijerina.
Are you the same that has been accused of distribution of harmful matter to minors, alleged to have occurred on the 18th of February 2019 and classified as a Class A misdemeanor?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth, under pains and penalties of perjury, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you may go ahead and lower your hand. We are by Zoom, and so state, although we are by Zoom, we had to make some modifications. The defendant is in person, has been logged on by Zoom, so that he can participate by Zoom as his attorney, and the defense and the state are via Zoom. So state, do you consent to these proceedings by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, it's indicated here that ADA BOSIS signed this document. Do you adopt it?
I do adopt it, Your Honor.
The state's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Defendants consent, there's a document I have in front of me entitled Defendants Consent to Video Conferencing. Mr. Tijerina, did you sign that document that's consenting to plea by video conferencing?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
And counsel, with your signature on the same document, do you consent to these, do you join your client in consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defendant's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Counsel, how long have you been representing Mr. Tijerina?
For a few months, Your Honor.
And are we applying for probation today? And if so, what type?
Yes, Your Honor. It's for 2 years probation.
Are we applying for a judge-ordered community supervision or deferred adjudication, sir?
Judge-ordered community supervision, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Tijerina, you have completed a application for judge-ordered community supervision.
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, the application is not signed by your client. This is what we're going to do. Just suspend the record for a second. Have Mr. Tiarina come out here in person, please. Deputy, just him. Leave the pad out there. Leave the pad on. Right in front of me. Let's bring a microphone for his use.
Right here, stand here. Just speak up.
Mr. Tiarina, I have this document. It's an application for judge-ordered community supervision. It is not signed. Will you please? Counsel, I am handing the document for the application for judge-ordered community supervision to your client for signature. Do you need to advise him?
No, Your Honor, I've gone over the paperwork with him.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, Your Honor, I've reviewed the paperwork with him. I just did not see where there was a signature field.
I'm sorry, let's make sure that we're back on record on cause number 643-893, State of Texas versus Alfonso Guerra Tiarina. Counsel, the application for judge order community service supervision was not signed by your client. I have handed it to him. Did you advise him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Tiarina, you have signed that document under advisement of your client, of your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. And you have also completed, so you're telling me that all that information on your application is true and correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
As well as on your personnel data sheet?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will go ahead and sign it, make it part of the record. State, have you fulfilled your discovery and Brady requirement in this case?
I believe so, Your Honor.
And counsel, are you satisfied that the state has fulfilled its obligation to provide you discovery under Article 39.14 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, as well as giving you full access to the state's file?
Yes, Your Honor, and I've executed the discovery acknowledgement.
And state, is this matter subject to the law enforcement disclosure? And if so, has that been complied with?
Your Honor, this case was filed prior to the change in the law, so I don't believe that it's subject to that. But otherwise, we have disclosed to the defense everything that we have in this case, or at least made available, I should say, as well.
Alrighty. State, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
No, Your Honor.
I have signed the discovery acknowledgement and made it part of the record for the record purposes. Defense, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Tiarina, I have a document here. It's entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. Mr. Tiarina, I need for you to go ahead, and this document is also unsigned. Defense, do you wish to go ahead and direct? I'm handing him the document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Courts Admonitions. Defense, do you need to go ahead and advise your client? I thought you went over this paperwork with him.
I have, Your Honor, and I pointed out where he needed to sign. I do not need to go over it with him, Your Honor.
Need a date, sir? Date? Today's the 27th. Is that your signature on the document, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You went over this document with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand what all the information on this document.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that this is a Class A misdemeanor and is punishable $0 to $4,000 fine and 0 to 1 year in jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand your constitutional rights and are you a U.S. citizen?
Citizen. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you understand your constitutional
Yes, sir.
rights. All righty. Sir, you sign where I'm supposed to sign. I'm going to go ahead and make a modification to that. I am crossing it out.
Okay.
Counsel, do you believe that your client is competent to enter into a plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
With the information, were you able to go ahead and go apprise this defendant of the nature of the offense and the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you and this defendant waive the formal reading of the information?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, what is your punishment recommendation in this case?
Your Honor, in this case, we are recommending a fine of $400, 1 year in the Bexar County Jail to be probated for a term of 2 years. An AIDS awareness course.
AIDS?
Yes, Judge. 60 hours community service restitution and no contact with Juliana Rubalcaba, and that's spelled Rubalcaba. Rubalcaba.
D as in Delta, sir?
I'm sorry, B as in Bravo.
Okay. And what was the first name? Juliana?
Juliana, Juliana.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the state's recommendation?
And sorry,
Punishment
Your Honor,
recommendation in this case?
there were 3 more subjects of the no contact order, if I may.
Oh, please, go ahead. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, Judge. No contact with Nicolette Rubalcaba, and that last name is spelled the same as Juliana. Nicolette is spelled Nicolette. And then no contact with Javin Rubalcaba. That first name is spelled J-A-V as in Victor, I-N. And then lastly, no contact with Erica Tijarina. That last name is spelled T-I-J-E-R-I-N-A.
Erica, is that the same spelling, the normal spelling of Erica?
Yes,
With the
Your
C?
Honor.
Okay.
And that's all we have.
So I have $400 plus court costs, 1 year over 2 years. AIDS awareness, 60 hours of community supervision, and no contact with the 4 persons that you named.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the state's punishment recommendation?
It is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Tijarina, is that your understanding of what your attorney has worked out with the state in order to be able to resolve this matter for you today?
Yes, Your Honor.
With that understanding, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you understand that even though you're pleading no contest, I can still find you guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you still wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've discussed this entire matter with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so with your plea of no contest, you're telling this court that you do not wish to fight any of the charges in this case, is that?
Yes, correct. Yes, correct, Your Honor.
And with your plea of no contest, after discussing with the attorney, you feel that your plea of no contest is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of no contest, finding that it is freely and voluntarily made and that you are competent to enter into that plea. Counsel, what, if anything, do you have on behalf of your client and why I should consider this case, this plea?
Your Honor, the only thing is, I guess, given his age, we were wondering whether or not he could substitute making payments for the community service hours as opposed to doing the hours justified.
Counsel, I do apologize. I did not hear any of that or understand.
We were wondering if he could substitute payment for the community service hours, given his his age, if possible, Your Honor.
And his personal data sheet, sir, I did not see that he put down any kind of wages or earnings or any type of income. You say you're unemployed, but you're retired. Which one is this, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Which one is it? Are you unemployed or are you retired?
Retired.
Okay. And you're retired from what?
Kelly Air Force Base.
What is it?
Kelly Air Force Base, government.
Alrighty, and how much are you receiving in retirement, sir? There's space for that.
For like 2,500.
$2,500,
Yes,
sir?
Mhm.
Is that per day, per hour, per week,
Per
per
month.
month?
Every month.
Okay. Fill that in where it says wages, 2,500.
I don't see it. Where is
Go in
it?
there.
Wait,
Right where under you said retired.
wages, right. Right here? Yeah.
But
He's just gonna check to see if the update was done, then I can log in and out.
Counsel, is there any legal reason why this matter cannot be, why sentencing cannot be imposed today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Tejerina, I'm going to find you guilty. And I'm going to sentence you to 1 year in jail for distribution of harmful material to minors. I am going to suspend that sentence and I'm going to probate it over the next 2 years. And on behalf of the court, you're going to be supervised and monitored by the Community Supervision and Corrections Department, otherwise known as Probation Office, for with these following conditions: $400 fine plus court costs, 60 hours of community service restitution, the AIDS awareness course, I am also going to add an MRT course. That's a moral recognition therapy course. 60 hours of community supervision, community service restitution. I believe I have mentioned that already. And no contact with the following people: Juliana Rublakaba. I believe we've had the spelling of the correct spelling of that name. Also, a Nicolette Rubalcaba, Javin Rubal Baka, same spelling, and Erica Tiarina. What is your relationship to these people, sir?
It's my daughter, my grandkids.
Which one's your daughter?
Erica.
I'm going to set your supervision fee at $45. State, did I cover everything for you?
Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. I just one thing to add for the record, this case, I had sent via Adobe Sign shortly before this hearing an amended discovery acknowledgement that just covers a couple of additional items that were not made available through e-discovery. And I believe Mr. Farmer has signed it, and it should be available for you to sign at your convenience. Just wanted to make that a part of the record as well.
All righty, thank you. Appreciate that. Counsel, comment on what the state just stated.
Yes, Your Honor, I've seen the document, the discovery acknowledgement, and I have executed it and returned it, Your Honor.
All righty, I will go ahead and seek that out and be able to go ahead and sign that. Counsel, anything further, state?
No, Your Honor, nothing from the state.
Anything further on this matter, defense?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All righty, and Counsel, I know that you have asked with regard to as far as donations are concerned. I'm also going to ask the state, do you have any objections to this defendant being referred to the Bexar County Gives Back program for the community service restitution?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All righty. So I will also refer you to the Bear County Gives Back Program. It's another alternative by which you can satisfy the community service restitution, but also that have no problems in you being able to donate in lieu of performance of community service restitution. With regard to the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, sir, this has been a plea bargain case, and I am going to certify that you have no right to appeal. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get you a copy of this as well as the document. I'll need for you to go ahead and come back by after 2 o'clock so that we can prepare everything for you and get ready for you to do your fingerprints and all of that. Okay, Mr. Chiarina? All righty. I'm sure that you're going to successfully complete this probation, sir. If there's anything that may interfere with that, adjustments that need to be made, make sure to voice that to your community supervision officer so that we'll be able to go ahead and assist you the best way we can in order for you to be successful. Okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you very much. You're excused. Be back after 2 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you. Council, is anything further?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Okay, all righty. Well, thank you so much. You guys are excused. The Bear County, regard to the Bear County program, I'll have the CLO go over it with them. And she may be able to go ahead and go over it with them now. I'll put them in the room. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
May I be excused?
Yes, I'm glad that we're able to go ahead and get this done. And CLO Jennings is in with your client at this time. Did you wish to go ahead and join them?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Huh?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
No, thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All righty. Okay, Mr. Alaman, what are we doing with your client? Are we resetting them for pretrial conference hearing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me go ahead and get you in with the court coordinator, okay, sir?
Thank you.
All righty, and I think that's all we got this morning. Miss Crawford, thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time.
No problem. We'll see you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Alaman, you should have your invitation. Okay. All righty, State, I think that's all we have for this afternoon or today. I think we've taken care of everybody. So thank you very much for your time, State. We are in recess, and I believe if we need anything from you, we'll give you a call. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much, Judge. See
Thank
you
you.
tomorrow.
All righty.
teléfono con, que se pueda comunicar con, sobre eso, ¿no?
¿Sobre qué?
Zoom, el abogado que lo haga, si quiere usar el mismo. No se vaya a prestar el mío solo para
¿Aló? No. Número 10, 879, 0434. 879-0434. Yeah, I just came from. Oh, that's okay.
There you go, Ruth.
Okay, you're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to.
Hang on 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and get this thing. You guys need to process this one.
This is Jesus, he's under. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what is it?
The misdemeanor, he has a felony pending, and probation on the felony and our sentence.
Where is it? Where's the dismissal?
Right here.
Okay.
It's already signed.
Okay. See what I do. Okay, that's it. Okay, sorry.
And Jesus? And who's on that case number?
670-647.
Okay. What court? No, the 172.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, you said it got dismissed, did you say? which-
Oh, it didn't say, it
Okay,
didn't say.
so-
No, it just said the defendant was granted.
Let me see. They usually put it on the bottom here, they didn't put it on the bottom.
Oh, then you should be right.
I thought you said he was in the 175th.
I don't know, he had other
Oh,
cases.
yes.
So that was out of the 290.
290, yes, two.
Yeah, one showed that one and another.
Okay, the 290. The problem is. They should have put what cases that he was, that they were tied to. Would you find out, and put a sticky on it? They should have put what cases right here. That they dismissed.
Yes, TIC, blah, 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 blah. Tony Hernandez was supposed to come down here.
Oh, he went downstairs for paperwork for dismissals. On the other two, tickets at Terrace.
Okay, That's the paperwork on Tiarina, that other stuff, I mean, to show. Well, in this case is being reset. Gavin, Elvin Garcia.
Garcia, yes, to August 26th.
Here you go, Ruby. Other paperwork for you. When is it reset for?
August 26th.
TTC, right?
PTC.
And that was with Alama?
Yes, Your Honor. That was me. Reset
Oh,
for the
okay.
26th of August.
Alrighty.
May my client and I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Thank you. And we'll get him a case reset form and should take care of him, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We could monitor off for their food. So we've got downtown and by us, we're waiting on
Who's that? One of the cases is dismissed? Dismissed. He's dismissed. He's, you're free to go, sir.
Good luck. Okay.
You didn't make any, post. You need to stop the,